Hello, everybody, and welcome to This Week at Shrouded, episode 24. I'm your host this week, A Greener, with special guests 4x4 Strings, Mr. Wrecked, and Mr. Good Saint. Thanks, everybody, for coming and enjoying your lovely Friday night with this loser right here and everybody watching. Nice. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started this episode with the list of winners from the last 2 weeks. As I said on the stream earlier this week, because due to the length of the catastrophe stream last Friday, I forgot to do the draws for everybody. So I did the double draws this week. We're going to announce them at the beginning of the podcast. Can you believe that? I know, it's unnatural. So this week we have two 2300 silver giveaways. We have two Bungie merch giveaways, which is a Season of the Deep shirt, one 6,000 silver giveaway, and we're giving away the Cayde 6 Collector's Edition statue. And I just realized that I'm supposed to do a draw for 2300 silver for all the people that lurked and were active in my chat, and I totally forgot. Damn it. Well, I can't do that right now. So I will put that in the description when I release this video Saturday. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it's already there. Go check it out. It may have been you if you're loyal. If you're not loyal, you suck. And no one likes you. I'm just kidding. No, I'm not. Sorry. Okay, so the winners. Without any further ado, the two 2300 silver winners are crunchscura, however you say your name, dude. But it's Crunch. One of our lovely PC Sherpas from Shrouded Souls. B Fantana 2044, which I realize now is also from Shrouded Souls. So let's get the rigged comments in the comment section below. Thank you. If you can put emotes in there, I'm not sure if you can. Feel free to drop the rigged emote. Okay, the two Season of the Deep t-shirt winners are Soul Valkyrie 22 and Cookie Power 808, which is also a Souls member. Oh my god, I'm just realizing how bad this looks. Is Drozda from... Hold on, I need to check if Drozda's in Souls. This is going to be real bad. Oh no, he's in Wardens. How did you guys not know who he is?
Obviously, he's not a big talker.
Hold on, I'm going to check his thing. He's literally talking today in chat.
Listen, I don't have a facial expression for disappointment, but if I had one, I'd be using it right now.
40 messages in chat today alone in your chat.
Listen, if you don't have the chat volume of Dan, you don't get noticed. All right?
Okay, that's fair. Oh yeah, I guess you have to send 1,000 per day. Okay, all right. So the next winner is for 6,000 silver, which is one of our monthly giveaways. Is Devilito 666.
Rigged.
All hail to the Lottery King, Devilito. Congratulations on the win. And our last giveaway this month, was the Cayde 6 Collector's Edition statue, which was won by drozdaknight from Shrouded Wardens. So
Yeah, he's about to be banned.
okay. Good luck, dude. At least you get it, though. I'll still send you the link so you can claim your statue, even if you are banned, because Wrecked is a butt.
Yeah, we need to retire the Wrecked Always Win stuff meme because it's clearly Devilito, not me. All right.
Agreed. I would, yes.
Well, he used to win
100%.
shit all the time in the stream, but yeah, he's definitely taken over. He's definitely taken over that role for sure, 100%. The man's a monster, stealing everybody's shit over and over again. I just realized this is the first podcast I've done since I did my hair. So thank you to everybody that donated Extra Life. This is what the first goal got you. Colorful old man hair. I hope you like it.
What are we up to?
2,700, I think. Let me check.
All right.
I mean, you guys can blame the Zolo for that. He dropped another 500 during the catastrophe stream.
I want to get a tattoo.
$2,810 currently at this moment. 1,500 of which has come from the Zolo 2011. The guy's a legend when it comes to fundraising. And I've got no problem with it, but I'm also sad. He should just give me $1,500. No, I'm just kidding. We gotta give it to the kids. Gotta give it to the kids, baby. I love it. He's gonna single-handedly get us to the 10K by the end of the year. No, I'm kidding. That would be too much for one person. Well, not really. You see people drop ridiculous amounts of money on streamers for no reason. Makes me cry on the inside. Who are these people? You ever see those like 10K donations to a streamer? It's like, who's got 10K just lying around? Seriously. Who are these people? You guys know any of them?
Define lying around.
Able to give it to a random person that streams video games on the internet.
I mean, I'm old enough to have a good amount of savings, but none of that's liquid. I couldn't just hand it over right now.
That's what I'm talking about. Like, I have more than $10,000.
Disposable income. You're talking
I ain't
about.
going to give it to anyone.
Throw away freely and just be like, it's not going to do anything to me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know anyone like that.
Who are these people? They have 10K disposable income. Like, even if I was making $400,000 a year or something, I don't think I would just like drop 10K for no reason. Maybe I would.
Oh man, I have a hard time spending $50. All right.
That's fair, but so do I. But that's because I don't make any money. I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
I make money. I make enough money. I just have too many expenses.
I needed a TV for my gym, right?
Yeah.
Because since I hurt my leg and stopped walking and had to start using the bike, I find it a lot more tolerable if I have something to watch. But I can't watch on my phone because I use my phone as my timer, as my interval timer. So I needed a TV. And I had been hemming and hawing about buying a $150 40-inch television for like 3 months before my wife was finally, I'm tired of listening to you talk about this shit. And then a TV showed up. She ended up having to buy it because I wouldn't spend the money on it. So.
I agree with her. That's silly. Spend the money, nerd.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yet he'll spend $50 to make me do push-ups. What a douche. I see where your priorities lie.
Listen, that's just me helping you live your best life.
Okay. He wants me to be healthy. I see.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
All right. So next step, or next category, we are going to go with the Schlong Riding Twitter segment, where I say really nice things to Twitter or Bungie, and people shit talk the death out of me, or the hell, or whatever. I don't know the terminology. So first off, it was a rough week to get people to shit talk me, which was a good thing, I think. Right? I mean, it's less content for me, but maybe people were less angry this week because there was actually something to do in Destiny. That was pretty fun.
Or because last week with some of the ones you were reading off, maybe they're just like, oh, it's just Shrouded Gaming again, whatever. We'll just ignore him because he's just dick riding Bungie again.
Well, one of the comments that we did get this week did just, it's kind of like that. It's like, oh my God, like, why are you always fucking doing that? Anyway, all right. So I should have brought these up beforehand, but I didn't because I'm an idiot.
Maybe you need to get a secondary troll account and see if you can see what kind of different reactions you can get on that.
It's possible. It's possible. All right. I responded to... Oh, wait. Jesus Christ. Okay, sorry. I clicked on yours. Where you were saying that the mission was a lot of fun?
Yeah. That wasn't even dick riding. I actually liked it.
I didn't even see these notifications on my thing, but I got a bunch of likes for that. And so did you. You got a lot of likes, but no like super comment. And the only comments you got was my take the bait gif. And then somebody responded to me. Is that Bert Gummer? Yes. Yes, it is. Who else would it be? Come on. I guess you guys see this, but here.
Who hasn't seen Tremors? Come on now.
I don't know.
Fucking
Some
Burt Gummer,
weirdo.
legend.
Some weirdo human beings that shouldn't exist.
I've seen all of them. I apologize to myself for the time wasted, but I've seen all of them.
I mean, the first 3 were good.
I've only watched the first three. Okay, the one where they introduced the ass blasters was not was not actually good. Let's be clear.
Well, it was good because it had him in it, but
Yeah.
the movie itself after that, all the ones after that were garbage. Yes.
Okay. All right. So we did get some stuff here. 52 likes on okay, so upcoming Destiny maintenance. Thanks for the heads up. Here's hoping for a smooth maintenance so I can get back to fishing as soon as possible. We didn't get much negativity on this one, but a couple things. This guy says it's not until tomorrow. I was like, yes. Hence, I can read. Right, so hopefully you're done fishing by tomorrow, but I won't be. Just because I'm being an ass now. Yeah, he says, well, never mind. Good luck with fishing. I'm like, what the fuck? This is boring. And then, no, okay, sorry, hold on. This guy, Mr. Red Moomin, just said smooth maintenance. Lol, are you new to this game? Not really. That wasn't bad. Stop the cap. I was down for that. This guy, he gets into it a little bit. I can hear the guzzling sounds from here. Please stop. I wish you could do, like... I mean, I could have made a video. I should have made a video. Making guzzling sounds and reply to him.
Just use the sound effect that Rex made for the Discord.
Yeah, we've got it on the,
You've
the
already
soundboard.
done it. Yeah,
Alright.
you've already gotten it.
I've already done it. Anyway. Oh, okay. Yeah, send it to me so I can put it in here. If you got the file. Okay, so that was really tame compared to like some of the stuff that came in last week. Is that Bert Gummer? Smooth maintenance. Yeah. So I remember saying huge W, let's go Bungie. Oh, it's because it was being brought back online. The only thing I got was just like weird look faces. Boring. Real sad about that. Who said he's right? Oh wait, what? Wait, somebody's right. I don't know. All right. Oh, this guy got mad at me for commenting on the Division post. We could bring this up. The Division. Okay, that's a little bit of news this week. The Division had a bug in game, and people were exploiting it, and they sent out a message that they're gonna roll everyone back. So, most people that play Destiny was like big L, because Bungie doesn't do that typically. So I said L. And this guy's like, the L is you commenting on Division post when being a Destiny content creator. Stay in your lane. I just replied. I said, I forgot people can only do one thing. My bad, bro. He didn't respond. I don't know.
Yeah, dude, stay in your lane.
Stay in my lane. I'm not even a content creator. I mean, I'm doing this podcast right now, I suppose, but that doesn't count. I only consider content creators like people that make good content. So when I look at my content, I'm just like, I'm not a content creator.
Well, I mean, good content is subjective, so.
Yeah. All right, so this is the one. This was the photosensitivity thing. I commented, oh, look who's right under me. You know who's doing a good job? Bungie, you are. Yeah, baby, here's your like. All right, anyway, I said, great job keeping up on these things, because they actually do. So it's kind of a true statement at the same time, and a little bit of trolling. And here we got a Bungie's cock statement. Oh, it's Skynet model. That was the guy that was on the other post. I just realized now. Anyway, so I was like, I just want them to know I appreciate them. See if I could trigger him just a little bit more. He hasn't responded yet. This guy just said, shut up. But I am curious about... where did... This guy said something else, and it was so fucking confusing. I could not understand what he was trying to say. Yeah, right here. Okay. So... Oh, no, it was somebody else. Burning Gam responded to the why you always on Bungie's cock. And he said, I'm sure he would say it's okay when Bungie delete the game, then reprice it, but in SNES console. So I was like, what? Question mark. And then this condescending little prick says SNES, old video game console, Super NES created by Nintendo. So I was like, yeah, but your sentence structure makes no goddamn sense, bro. He didn't respond, but I was triggered. He got me.
I'd play Destiny 2 port on SNES.
Yeah, so would I. That would be totally
What do you mean?
awesome. But is that like is that what he was trying to say here? Like, this sentence makes no fucking sense. It's okay when Bungie delete the game, then reprice it, but in SNES. So re-release, or like, it's just word just wrong. Should be re-released, but on SNES.
I'm pretty sure he meant reprice.
Fucking
I feel like he meant every word in that in that post.
Listen,
Incorrect or not.
I suspect English is not this tweeter's first language, so you'll have to forgive him.
It's either that or he's a complete moron. You know, gone through the public school system, and it completely failed him. All right. That's about it. Also, I wanted to point out I joined Threads. So far, it's incredible. I know that's weird, but Zuckerberg has he came out with this thing. It's pretty much exactly like Twitter, but he said none of this dog shit hate speech and garbage and false information from news resources. And the first thing I got today that I saw, I posted this earlier. The libs of TikTok tweeted earlier stating fact is hate speech on Threads. What they said is non-binary isn't real, and it got removed. So first of all, I said, thank fuck, stay the fuck out. Nobody wants you on Threads. If you don't know what the libs of TikTok account is, like, feel free to look it up, but they are garbage human beings. I just thought that was great. I don't know. I loved it. So hopefully more of this stuff where it's just like straight up hate speech gets removed on more, and like it's actually a place where you can go and not want to hang yourself when you're done reading. So I know I feel that way on Twitter a lot.
Do I have to use Facebook to use that?
You need Instagram.
You need an Instagram account.
Okay, I can deal with that. I just don't want to be a fucking mega boomer and use Facebook.
So when I created a misdirect account
I saw that
on Instagram in order to do it.
Mm-hmm.
They gave me a message that my account had been banned at the exact moment I signed up. Like, I hit the button to sign up, and the very next screen was, "You've been banned."
How ironic.
What did you get banned for?
I hit the button. I hadn't even posted anything yet. All I did, literally, I just selected my password and hit the button to join. And then the very next screen was, your account is suspended because you're under review. I ended up hitting the review button like 5 times and it let me through finally, but it was weird.
Yeah.
I wonder if misdirect is hate speech.
Yeah, I'm secretly behind libs of TikTok. That's a joke. Do not take that out of context, you fucks.
I'm pretty sure it's a woman anyway. Anyway, so yeah, if you want to follow me on Threads, feel free. If it takes off and it really keeps going, it already has 80 million like subscribers, which is crazy for less than 24 hours. And it's really a better place than we might say the good old fucking highest see you later Twitter, and move over here. But I do find it hard to believe, even with fully functional AI, that they're able to remove all the hate. That because there's got to be a line at some point that's going to be hard to dictate. Like, is it going to identify people that keep telling me I ride wiener too hard and ban them? Or, like, is that the line? Because those people are part of the problem too, right? So, what's the line, right? What's the line on what's considered negativity? Anyway, follow here. Shrouded Gaming. We got it. Nobody stole it from us. And then that's my beautiful face because I didn't have a Shrouded Gaming logo on my phone for some reason. So.
Shocker.
Blasphemy.
What? It's also
Even I have one.
It's also my thing here. So maybe I just like this face. I assume it'll attract more followers than the Shrouded Gaming logo. Anyway, let's take this off the screen for now. Whoop. And we're back. All right, so that was my journey on Twitter this week. Less eventful than last week. Last week was real good. I'm going to try again this week. See if we can get some good content. Hopefully Bungie really shits the bed and I can like really stroke their ego real hard.
Shouldn't have a problem with that.
And see what kind of responses we get. So short of that, let's find out what every one of us has been doing in either gaming or Destiny this week, and we're gonna start with Strings. What do you got for me, bud?
Not much. I have not been on since just after reset. I spent way too much time fishing, and God, I hate fishing. But I got the exotic fish, so now I can do the deep dive mission thing. But I've had 0 time this week, so might get on.
Taking a squad.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Might get on after this and do the thing.
Oh, you and I can do it then.
Make sure
awesome.
you've got a debuff, a damage bonus, same as if you were doing Master Cayde. You want the same kind of setup.
Tractor cannon, well, pretty much.
You could do Tractor Cannon, or you could do Divinity. Doesn't matter.
We used Div and Thunderlords and it melted them. Just FYI.
Nice.
He's
With
got he only has one spot you can really hurt him, and it's his chest crit spot. So Divinity definitely helps.
Divinity's real nice.
Good to know.
Yeah. And once you get in there, this will make more sense. But there's 3 guys you need to kill to so he can be damaged at a certain point.
Yep.
And it's phases that go on. After you get through the first 2 phases, they'll always spawn right in the middle.
Oh, nice.
It's really important because you eat up a lot of time looking for them on the first 2 phases. And the first time I went in on the third phase, we all ran off to go look for them, and then we found them in the middle. And so the next time I did it, we all stayed in the middle, and they all spawned there, and then we had to do a 4th, and they all spawned there again. So I'm thinking just first and second they spawn wherever, and then 3, 4, 5, 6, how many ever you can get through before the time runs out.
How much time do you have?
You got 10 minutes from a certain point. You're not in that room immediately, so don't stop and smell the roses. There's a point where you fight like a mini boss, and then another door opens, and then you jump down into the maze, where you got to look for the minotaurs and the thingy. What's it called? A tormentor is like chasing you around.
Yeah.
A lot of people just kind of like chill out in that room, but your timer's already counted the second the mini boss dies. So just go. Like,
Paul ask.
don't wait around because you need. If you don't have like perfect optimal damage, you need all the time you can get to kill him. The first time we did it, we got like 1/3 of his health because we didn't have any of the stuff we needed because we didn't know.
Yeah.
Like, he's hard to do damage unless you're doing it properly, and really Div is proper way to do it in my opinion.
Linears or Thunderlord plus Divinity is gonna be your way to get there. You need the ammo economy.
Nice.
Yeah, for sure. I think. Anyway, yeah. So there you go. It's really fun though. I enjoyed it. I mean, we might as well talk about that really quick before we move on because like Bungie ruined deep dives, right? They're completely dead.
Deep dives are completely useless for anybody who's going in solo and matchmaking with the intention of just doing the fucking deep dive. Yeah.
Deep dives are done. Dead unless you go in with your own fire team.
The Twitter, Reddit, and the official forums have all been on fire about this because people who are just trying to do deep dives, they get to the second encounter. One, people aren't doing the pressure tests, right? They're not doing the pressure trials because they're not necessary to do the exotic quest.
Yep.
And then when they get to the second one, 2 people go into the room, but when the third person who just wants to do the deep dive doesn't go in, they just leave and they start it over again. And you don't get more people. You're just fucked at that point.
Yeah, you don't get. It's not a join in progress activity. So from now on, if you guys didn't know already, if you want to do deep dives like normal deep dives and get to the end and ignore the exotic quest or whatever it is, you got to get a fire team. It's just the way it is. You literally cannot do it anymore. You cannot play deep dives in the current state at the moment.
Should just make the exotic quest match made deep dive, and then
I think if Bungie is listening to anybody, what they're talking about is they're gonna make I don't know if they have the resources or the time or whatever, but they should make a node for the exotic quest only.
I
Yeah.
100%
too,
agree.
yeah.
At the very least, they should have another node that was like they had in the season of the night, season of the haunted, where if you wanted to do the nightmare banishment thing, you
Yep,
could just go to that
that's right.
node. It didn't force you to do the thing, even if you went in there, but you knew going in there that that's what people were there supposedly
That's
for.
what most people are there for. Yeah, that'd
Yep.
be a good one. That'd be a good one, sure. But yeah, that's the idea. Just put up a new node that does deep dives like normal, but it says, exotic quest or something, and then hopefully people get the hint that to stay out of regular deep dive.
You want to know what I think is interesting about deep dives now? I think tier 7 deep dives are actually harder to do than that exotic quest is.
I haven't done a tier 7 deep dive, so no idea.
The third room is just murder on the tier 7.
I think I've done one,
Well, I
Like,
think I did the third
completed
room
one,
then.
and
yeah.
it was literally.
But
split
did you do the
seconds.
pressure? Did you do the whole pressure test? Did you complete the
yeah.
whole
I
pressure
didn't
test?
beat the
Yes.
tier
and
7.
then
Split-
beat the room.
We were literally at 0 and it completed. I thought we were gonna fail it and it was gonna teleport us, but no, the portal opened up and I'm like, holy shit!
Yeah,
But
I haven't
that's
managed
that's
to
the
do
only
one
one I've
yet.
completed, but yeah, it was rough.
I
for
didn't
sure.
manage to do it the one time we made it that far. I've done a lot of deep dives though, and mostly with blueberries. So I'll probably get some groups in to do some tier 7s. Sure, we can do it in a group of non-invalids. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe not. I guess. Maybe we're terrible. Cock. Okay, hold on. Wait, I want to listen to this. I forget what it sounds like. All right.
Yeah, that's on the soundboard on the server.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm downloading it and I'm tweeting it to that guy.
Nice.
And when did he reply? Like days ago?
No, it wasn't. That one wasn't that long ago. Where was it? It might have been yesterday, I think.
Okay.
Hold on, I can.
It's still
hear-
topical.
Yeah.
Still the topical
right
doc.
here. July 5th. Okay, 2 days ago. Yeah, it was. All right. Anyway, I can hear the guzzling sounds. Does this just work if I drop it in there?
Shrouded Gaming Twitter account gets reported.
Oh, you can't do that. I got to turn it into a video. I can't do that right now then.
Didn't you say
Oh, Sag.
wasn't the clip saved on Twitch? Technically you making the noise.
I don't want people to see my face doing it. I'm gonna make it a black.
Listen, Greener has standards, okay?
Yeah, hold on. Let's see. See if I can open Vegas Pro right now, and then I can turn that into an MP4 in like half a second. It'll be worth it. In the meantime, why don't you tell me what you've been doing in Destiny or other games, Mr. Ripped?
So got the exotic quest done this week. Was a little worried about catching that last fish, but it only took like 45 minutes, which, is fine. Gilded Conqueror, because, the node's available this week, so went ahead and finished that off. And after we're done here tonight, I'm going to go solo the dungeon so I can finish off Guardian rank 11. That's the last thing I have to do.
You need master, don't you?
No, you can do the Master Raid or Dungeon. I'm pretty sure, isn't it?
I think it's
I've-
just master dungeon.
I've already the only thing I have left to do is to go solo.
Oh,
No.
nice.
I'm pretty sure it gives you the option to either do the latest raid on Master or the latest dungeon on Master.
I mean, I've done the latest raid and the dungeon both on master, so
Oh, you've already done the dungeon on Master. Okay, well then maybe I
Yeah,
don't know. I
yeah.
thought you were
I
saying
have-
you didn't. But
I
Never
did the dungeon on master because I thought you had to for the catalyst, but turns out you don't have. I don't think you actually have to.
Hmm.
The navigator catalyst.
I thought you did too.
I thought so as well.
Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I did the catalyst quest on master, so anyway. And by the way, Saren, that navigator I got when you crashed out of the dungeon and I had to fill in at the boss, just the final encounter and got your gun. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Love you, Saren.
You're still trolling that guy, eh?
That's all we do in Apex. Here, just for the sake of argument, in case Vix happens to watch this video, what is Apex known for? What's Apex reputation for? What's their place in the shrouded hierarchy of clans?
They're the clan
Drama.
that produce the most drama.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that.
It's true.
Vix, I told you. We're the drama clan. You may not like it, and you may point your finger at me, but we're the drama clan.
Better to just own it, no? Just own it.
He does know that Apex won Clan Drama of the Year last year, right? Like that's not a
I don't know.
That's not a mystery. Like you have
Maybe-
that award.
may-
He even
Maybe
had
it's
it.
just
He even
maybe
had
it's
it.
just a joke.
No, it wasn't.
See?
He even had it in his clan tag name for a while.
Nice, very good.
All right. hold
Anyway,
on.
that's what I've been doing. Oh, I also started. I started a new run through a 13-year-old game, Skyrim,
Nice.
Ooh,
heavily
nice.
modded. So
I thought about doing that myself. Nice.
that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
I guess it's good Saint now.
Well, I finally got my PC up and running, so I've been playing some Destiny, going from controller to mouse and keyboard. It was a little bit of an adjustment, not as much as I was expecting it would be. Still keep fat fingering some keys and everything like that, but I'm getting the hang of it faster than I thought that I would, and it's actually more enjoyable than I thought that it would be too. It's not like I didn't think that I'd be missing, and as weird as this is going to sound, I didn't think that I'd be missing like the rumble and vibration from this, like when I'm getting shot, because I've been a console gamer my entire life, so that haptic feedback to me always said, okay, you're getting shot, you know, you need to do better, kill whatever's around. But I don't really miss that using mouse and keyboard, so that was kind of nice. But I did some dungeon runs, Last Wish, and then I've been playing I think it's what 8-year-old game now, Fallout 4, heavily modded, and that's what I've been doing.
Nice choice. All right, I just finished rendering this video while
just
you
a
were
black
talking.
screen?
Yeah, it should be just a black screen. I just gotta find it real quick so I can upload it here. Where would that have gone? Can't remember. Player of the week, probably. That's for all my videos. Yeah, gawk. All right, hold on. I gotta play it real quick. Black screen. Yep, it worked perfectly. All right, here we go. Beautiful. All right, perfect. There we go. That's for him. That's
Will we
never
get a
happened.
tweet live during this podcast?
Oh shit. Alright, let's get rid of this shit. That's fucked up. Okay, so what have I been doing? I've been playing some Destiny. I was fishing a bunch on Friday during all my Zoom calls at work. It was great. Just fish. Got my exotic fish, hopped into the mission, fucked it up a couple times with blueberries, realized we needed a little help. Went in there eventually with a fire team with Div, Thunderlords, and we smashed that Tormentor's asshole wide open and wrecked it. I'm only level 10 Guardian rank this season, so I gotta really step it up and get some stuff done. Never even touched the GM node yet. Got a lot of things to do, but I'm gonna start working on it soon. Played a bunch of Final Fantasy 16. Like I put a lot of time into that game this week, and I don't know what anybody's problem with that game is. It feels like Final Fantasy. It looks like Final Fantasy. Super high production value, great actors, great story. Everything's good. Like I don't know, it's good. It's good. It felt a little linear originally, and I was like, oh no, we got another Final Fantasy 13 on our hands. But then after you go through some of the areas that felt a little linear, they all connect to one another. And then there's a certain point in the game where we do a time jump, and then basically you have access to the whole area now that and it's all interconnected. So it's not linear anymore. It's this big open space, and then there's a bunch of them that you can go to. It feels a little weird because you can fast travel real easy and stuff. So I don't know what. I think everybody's always expecting when they're playing a Final Fantasy game. Like they've been ever since Final Fantasy 9. Like we lost the overworld in Final Fantasy 9. It disappeared. Well, not in 9. I guess that was the last one we had. Okay, so where you could just like travel along the overworld, but it was like PS1 graphics, so like it was pretty easy to make. I think everybody's always expecting the next gen version of an overworld, and you know some games make them. You know, we had Valhalla, which had a huge world. So any of those Assassin's Creed like large open games, Horizon's a good example. But Square Enix keeps choosing the route where it's not quite what they're looking for. They do want to put you on like a specific path and do these certain things, and then they open it up a little bit later. So I actually think it feels great. Looks like it feels really good. It's a good game. I like it. The combat is a little simplistic, but that's fine. It doesn't need to be, you know, Dark Souls or anything. And I recently found out that a lot of people are giving a shit because they don't like the like there's your main character, and then there's this girl that like travels with you most of the time, and they don't like her, and I don't understand because I think she's incredible. She's a great character, just in general, great character. She's got a good backstory. She's got a good attitude, personality. She's not some annoying anime character that's like all the whole time. She's just like a normal person. And I don't know. I don't know what people's problems are. I think they just hate the game because it's a PS exclusive. So they're hating on it. Type of stuff. I think it's great. I don't know how far I am into it. Like how close I am to the end. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea. It's really hard to tell. The game definitely does not have some sort of... Well, maybe. I don't know. There's things that you got to destroy, and I think there's like 3 of them left. But there's all these side stuff in between. I don't know. Anyway, good game. Solid game. Did I play anything else? Don't think so.
People they just get angry when games depart from what they have been in, you know, whatever their thought of what the best one was, right?
Well, it's funny, like it's completely action-oriented combat, which not necessarily it's kind of a departure from, you know,
turn-based.
Well, but
Final Fantasy action style combat.
Yeah, Final Fantasy hasn't been turn-based in a while. Now, they have had a mixture of the two. Like in Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's action combat, but you stop and choose, you know, what you want the character to do, but you're running around with the character. I don't even know if you can slash your sword without choosing attack. I don't think you can. So that's a mixture of the two. Final Fantasy 12 did the same thing. Final Fantasy 13 was full turn-based. 14's an MMO, which who the fuck knows? I mean, it's MMO combat. Just it's not turn-based, it's action. But you have cooldowns. And 11 was an MMO. So like we haven't had, well, I guess 13 was turn-based. But before that, 10 was the latest one, because 12 was a similar structure to 7 Remake, and 15, which 15 was similar to. It was kind of action-y, but it also had turn-based elements spewed through it. Anyway, this story makes sense. It's good. 15 was a clusterfuck of garbage that didn't make any sense, and half of the story had to have been cut out because, like, you get to a certain point, and you're like, I have no idea what the fuck is happening. Like, this makes no shit. And they do this crazy time jump at the end of 15 that's like fucking 50 years or some shit. It's not really.
That's
it's
the
like,
road trip one, right?
yeah, it's like 10 years. You do this thing, you end up going in something. There's a time warp. You've been stuck in that thing for 15 years. Everyone thought you were dead. And then you come out and everyone's like, "Oh my god, he's here." But like that didn't even feel like it was anywhere near the end of the game. And then all of a sudden, literally after this whole time jump shit and the whole world has changed, you literally do one straight line to the end of the game. And it was like, you want to explore some of what has happened or whatever. And then you go and you fight some guy and fucking die or some shit. It's the dumbest Final Fantasy story ever written. Hands down. It just made no sense whatsoever. 16 has a great plot, great lore. Like, it's got this lore tab system where no matter what you're doing at any time, watching any cutscene, anybody that's involved or any of the terminology that they're using, if you pause it and hit the flat button on the PlayStation, the big flat one, it brings up this lore insights menu. So any character in it, you can select it and you can read all the lore about that character. If there's a term, it's very on the nose. Like this, the storyline really focuses on people that are branded with this tattoo, and they're all treated basically just think of they're all treated like they're not white. Let's put it that way. So gotcha. It's very on the nose, very, I don't even know the terminology for it. I don't want to say woke because I hate that term. It's stupid, but I mean that's the concept of it. They're definitely trying to point out that it's terrible. I don't know where I was going. Okay, so the term is branded. So like if anybody mentions the branded or the tattoo, like you see the word there and it'll explain who they are and what they are. And then like if anybody talks about a crystal, there's like a thing tells you where the crystals come from, what it is. So it's a really cool lore system that like if you're in the middle of a conversation and you're like, I don't remember what that terminology meant or something like that, it's most likely in there. And you can just stop it and read it and be like, okay, that makes sense. And it was really neat. I liked it a lot. If you forgot who somebody was, you're like, oh shit. Stop it and read it. You go back, and because there's time jumps, it'll say, you know, what they were doing before the time jump, what they're doing after the time jump, and all this stuff. And then there's this big map you can go to that has like live updates of what's going on in the world, because it's these 5 armies that are all warring together at all times. So you'll get word from your scouts that one of the armies is traveling from here to here. But if you go to the map, it actually indicates where like all the troop movement is and stuff. It's really cool, like lore system. If you're into that stuff and if you want to see the constant active updates of what's going on in the world as you're going through your main quest, it's really quite something. I think that they probably spent a lot of time on the lore for this world, which is crazy to me because Final Fantasy never reuses its lore. It's like they spend so much time on it, more than like most games in any reality, and then they just toss it off to the side and then they make another one. Nuts, except for 15, garbage fucking pile of shit. Jesus.
That lore system sounds like something that definitely should implement. Not just the books, but like characters and what keywords mean and all that other shit.
Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good lore system, especially for people that are like super into that. I use it a lot at the beginning, but then I started getting tired of reading all this shit. But I still think it's really neat and really cool. And then there's this grid of stuff like that has all the characters on it at any point and how they interact or how they connect to one another. So you can physically see the connections, and then you can click on them and it opens up the lore tabs as well. So that's it's cool. Like it's a really cool system. Works really well. And I think they spent a lot of time on it. I think it's great. So, all the haters out there, Final Fantasy 16 doesn't feel like Final Fantasy. First of all, I gotta say, a game feeling like Final Fantasy is just typically an incredible fantasy story, which this nails. Like, if you don't want to look at anything else, like, oh, you know what? People hate it because it's woke. That's what it is, isn't it? Isn't it? That's why they're all fucking review bombing it right now, because it is talking about a lower class system of people that are being segregated and punished for being born. The branded people have the ability to use magic without the use of like a magic crystal. So they get branded at birth, and then they're treated like lower class citizens. And the whole point of your journey is to kind of like, let's bring them back up out of the class system. So
Greener, we don't want politics in our games.
well, I was just thinking that as I said it, because a lot of the complaints says it doesn't feel like a Final Fantasy game, and then it just like clued into me. It's like, now it's got, because this game is absolutely a Final Fantasy game. Beautiful fantasy story and fantasy world, and then it just clicked when I said that. I was like, oh, they don't actually fucking care or think that. They just want to shit on it because that's who they are.
Some people probably do think that. But...
Okay, well, the people that think that legitimately, you just don't know what a Final Fantasy game is, and you're an idiot. People that are review bombing it is... I've been playing Final Fantasy since 3, all right? I got the right to tell people that they suck if they don't feel like this is a Final Fantasy game, because it is. Straight up.
The only thing I heard was people didn't like the RPG elements. It didn't feel RPG-y enough for them or some shit. That's the only thing I heard. But that was back like right when it launched.
I would say the armor system would definitely fall into that. Okay. It's very lackluster and boring, but you get like 1,000 different. You have like these big skill trees, and every time you get every time you get a new icon is what they're called. It's a big monster that fights with you. You get a new skill tree that has different abilities. And there's either 4 or 5 for each of those trees, and you can only use 2 at a time, and you can level them up and master them. So you really have to choose which one you like. So that's RPG right there.
Oh,
Nails
yeah, 100%,
it.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nails it. Yeah, and some of them are really strong, but their cooldown's too long. And like, there's a bunch of stuff, and then there's a lot of amulets. Amulets are the only thing they get right in the RPG armor system, in my opinion. The boots and swords and belts, which are the only 3 armor pieces that you get to utilize, are just, which one gives me a boost in stats. That's it. It's not like this one gives me a boost in HP and defense, but this one gives me an attack boost. Like it's never like any of that thinking. It's like just the green one. Basically, the green one, you put it on. End of story. So that's where I meant. I think that it falls a little bit short there, but the amulet system works because you get hundreds of these amulets, and each one of them does a different thing for different abilities. Whether it, this one, say you have a flame uppercut. I don't know what it's actually called. Rising Phoenix, I think. There's like 4 different amulets for it. One will give it more attack damage. One will decrease the cooldown. One will do something else. But you can only wear 3 amulets at a time, and there's like 4 of them for every ability. So that's super RPG to me. In fact, there's too many of them for the 3 choices you get, and it's super triggering. But I think that's exactly like the point of an RPG, is to make those choices and to make those amulets. But the armor, the other 3 pieces of armor themselves, no, that's kind of garbage. For sure. But that would be my only complaint. 4 Strings just followed me on Threads. Let's go, baby! I made it.
Yeah, I did it before someone takes my username, but looks like someone already did.
So you did. 4x4 Strings _
I know, I got fucked.
All right, so we've been talking about... well, I guess we talked about Destiny for a little bit with the mission and whatnot. I was going to say, we've been talking about stuff other than Destiny for 49 minutes, so we should probably move on. But I think that's all I did. I don't think I played anything else. I was going to finish the Forbidden West DLC, but I don't know. That's not pulling me in.
Feel that.
Did you play the DLC?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I beat it.
Is there any cool like volcano shit that actually like? It's called the Burning Shores, but I have yet to see anything on fire. And I've played it for like 2.5 hours.
I mean, I don't remember any volcano shit.
Why is it called the Burning Shores?
Because it's, I mean, you get to fight a cool boss at the end,
That's great. Is it one of those giant
play it?
spider things?
maybe.
We haven't seen one of those alive, so I was just curious.
Exactly. That's why I said maybe.
Okay.
You
nice.
should get to the end.
Mhm.
The expansion is not worth playing if you don't play the final encounter.
Okay.
Agreed.
So it's one of those giant things that destroyed the Earth back in the day.
Maybe.
That's neat. I have been wanting to get one of those open or alive.
And the actor who does the bad guy is actually pretty cool. I didn't realize that he was the guy in Force Unleashed and some other games too.
Oh, the guy in Days Gone?
Yeah.
Sam
him
Witwer?
too. Yep. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think he's a good actor.
He's not bad.
No, you're probably right. I don't think he was that good in The Force Unleashed. I think he's gotten better with his age. Because he was fine in Gazed On. The hair is seeping in, wrecked. I don't know why I directed that to you. I don't know.
If I don't see one of those, if I don't see Gazed On in a comment on this podcast,
Be really
I'm
bad.
disappointed.
Gazed On. That's hilarious. Anyway, Days Gone. Yeah, he was fine in that. And I don't know what else he done lately. He did something recently. Oh, it was that shit garbage game that I played. That was the Dead Space clone.
Callisto Protocol?
Yeah, he was like the big muscly villain that was like infected at the end. Yeah. Well, he was at the beginning for like 2 seconds, and then he like died. And then I was like, "There's no way they cast Sam Witwer to die in the first hour of the game."
Right.
Yeah. So I was like, "Let's wait for him to come back." You can't hire a big actor for a role like that because we all know it's a big spoiler. You know right away, and it's like, oh yeah, sure, he dead. He real dead, I'm sure. Stupid. God, that game sucked.
It's got DLC coming out.
I could care less. You couldn't even play or pay me to play the DLC for the Callisto Protocol. Jeepers creepers. All right, let's get into this week in Destiny. We've got some stuff in here. All right, if you're still listening to the podcast, thank you so much for making it this far. Let's actually get into some Destiny stuff. I know we talked about the new mission, the exotic thing. Let's quickly talk about actually, for the people of us that have done the exotic quest and have gotten the exotic scout, have you used it all and do you like it?
I used it while doing my Conqueror seal, and it's all right.
Okay. That's you and me. Okay, so I did use it. I haven't done any GMs with it. I actually have enjoyed using it in difficult nightfalls, though, just not all the way to GM level. I like that if I'm just like pelting an overload champion in the head, he just freezes over and over again. It's kind of delightful. I enjoy it. And Scout obviously is overload this season, so that's fine. But even the barrier servitors in the nightfall this week, as long as you don't reload at the wrong time, you can just keep them frozen until they're dead, which I think is really neat. So I think it could be pretty good for some champions. It'd probably work for Unstoppable too, as long as you don't like get ogre-eyed in the face in the second that he's probably not frozen and charging at you like a lunatic. But
The problem is that the core thing you're going to use it for, which isn't the exotic perk per se, it's the freeze you get out of it. The slows and freezes you get out of it is easier to apply with any chill clip weapon.
yeah, but I don't know. I don't have any chill clip scouts.
And chill clip would be nice on this, or headstone would be nice as the catalyst, but it might be a little too.
What's the
Be a little
catalyst?
too juiced then. The catalyst, the way I've read it is that it overflows the magazine when you pick up a stasis shard.
The ones that it creates.
Any of them,
Ooh.
presumably.
That's not bad though.
This gun would be good, except for how good legendary weapons are right now,
I don't know.
because of things like chill clip and incandescent and volt shot. I'm not gonna say destabilizing rounds because that's the only one of those perks that isn't completely blasted OP.
Sad.
And I posted something about on Twitter about this, that the easy fix is give all of those perks the same internal cooldown as destabilizing rounds. Make it take 1.5 to 3 seconds before you can apply whatever that effect is again, and all of a sudden a lot of exotics will see more play because they'll instantly be a viable choice. So
Okay. So I liked it. Rec thinks there's legendaries that are better. Got it. I don't use a lot of legendary chill clip weapons though. Maybe I'm just bad at the game.
Riptide?
I also
don't
feel like
know
the
this
weapon of the gun is like if you ever had a balloon that was full of air and you flick it with your finger, that noise, that's what the gun sounds like. And it's annoying. I don't like the sound. The feedback
Okay.
it gives me is not enjoyable.
I definitely
But
didn't
that
have
is-
any problem
that
with
is-
the sound. Yeah.
That is purely a matter of personal taste,
yeah.
of course.
Absolutely, because I never even thought of that or processed it at all. And yeah, I don't use Riptide because like I've got such a boner from Null Composure that I can't stop using it. So I don't want 2 fusion rifles. You know, but Riptide's in the kinetic slot, right?
It's a stasis, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thought so. I was
Double
gonna say so
specials.
technically I could. Yeah, but if I'm running double special, I'd rather do like a shotgun and a fusion rifle or something like that.
Fair.
For Baron's Riptide, that's usually my go-to double special. Not very original, but it gets the job done.
I still need a crafted forbearance. I need to run more vows.
I mean, the sauce right now is be a warlock, put on the aircraft carrier helmet, run double trace rifles
Nice.
with other warlocks who are also wearing the aircraft carrier helmet, who are also using double trace rifles.
Yeah.
And then basically use your heavy as a primary the entire time. I saw people do that new battleground GM in
the
8
moon.
minutes. They cleared it with platinum rewards in 8 minutes. Because there was never a point where nobody had woven mail and nobody had heavy. Everybody was had woven mail basically the entire time and had heavy full basically the entire time. So it was machine gun hotheads everywhere.
That's
Nice.
crazy.
Get the exotic first.
I got it.
Yeah, fuck you.
It's enormous, but I'm sure there's a way to make it not look like trash.
I'm referring
No,
to
there's not.
the navigator. That's what I'm referring to. I need to get that. I already have it.
I don't have it either.
Neither do I. All right. So cool. All right. So TLDR on the TWID. Let's go ahead and just get into this. It says tomorrow's Bungie Day, but that was today. So Bungie Day is happening. Go donate some money. If you don't want to, go donate money to Our Extra Life. Link is below. We don't do Bungie Day because I don't want to split the... Yeah. I don't want to split our fundraising. We focus on one thing. Mid-season weapon tuning preview. They did a little preview here. There's a bit of an article on it too. We'll go over a couple things in it. Nothing too crazy. Final Iron Banner heads up. I guess that's next week with Eruption. Show the exotic fish pride. Oh, yeah, they got new pins for us. And then the Wither Hordes thing is coming. I assume next week.
People should already have the email. I have the email to vote in my inbox.
Can you see all 3 of them, or is it
Yes.
just okay.
Yep.
Good.
I think they also tweeted the full image.
Yeah. Also, the clear winner is the fish one. If you make any other vote, you
The fish
have
one
no
just-
taste and are wrong.
I've only seen that one, and just based off that one, the fish one looks the most unique.
Which one's the fish one? The one here on the
I'm
left?
assuming that one. Yeah.
Looks stupid.
Well, you are wrong. That's okay.
I am wrong. Okay. That's fair.
I like the one with the like red circles on it. I think the red. I
The
don't know.
Gambit one?
Is it a Gambit one?
There's a Gambit coin hanging off the front of it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like that one.
Do I have to actually
that-
open my
that makes
email
sense.
so I can see these? Hold on a sec. It's ironic because I switched my email a long time ago to my new email because when I originally had my Bungie account, it was through a Hotmail that I don't typically use, due to the fact that it was attached to my Blizzard account.
Mm-hmm.
But I've switched it on my profile, but they still send these emails to the original one, so I never see them because I never open this. Okay, let's see here. Did I get the email? Look, I got an email from Bungie here.
If you didn't, I DM'd you a screenshot.
Oh, did you? Okay, that's way easier. Fuck this shit. Okay, cool. Okay, I guess we'll talk about this first, just because we're talking about it now.
like that.
So we got this green fish ornament, I guess. Okay. We got this thing here. This is the one you're talking about with the gambit thing hanging off the front of it. That doesn't make it a gambit ornament.
If anything, it looks more like a reckoning, like something from the 9, because of all the circles and stuff.
No.
Yeah.
And
I
this
don't
is just bones.
It looks like the one that we already have that I use all the time.
Kind of, yeah.
The hive one.
Like the
yeah.
hive one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it reminds me
Okay.
of.
I'd probably, if I were to vote, I'd probably vote for this one. Number 2.
Same.
Incorrect. That's okay.
Well, good thing for you, I'm not going to vote because I don't open my Hotmail. But if I were to vote, I would vote for this one. This one looks stupid. I don't know. I want the little thing. I want it to like swing back and forth when I move my gun.
Green legs, dangly things hanging off of his
It
elbows.
won't swing back and forth when you move your gun. It won't have those kind of physics. It'll sway with it, whatever the animation is that's already on the gun. But you whipping that gun around won't make it change. It'll still be straight down, slowly swaying in the breeze.
Mm-hmm.
Just like every other gun that has tassels hanging off the front.
I don't pay enough attention. But I'm still voting for it. For the hope
Oh,
that
you're
they,
not. Luckily, you're not voting, so it's good.
for the hope that they change
Dangly physics.
they change the physics in the game at some point in their lives. Okay, cool.
I just voted for number 2 wrecked, so.
Bam.
Hold
All
on.
right. Well, listen. Everybody is allowed to have incorrect opinions. It's fun.
Everybody is allowed to have incorrect opinions, he says.
Mm-hmm.
All right, hold on. Just really quickly.
Oh, Lightfall is on sale. Interesting. 50% off.
Just real quickly, I'm just going to click that right there.
Get fucked, see?
I mean, we know Greener is full of incorrect opinions, all right?
Mm-hmm.
That's no secret.
What? No, my opinions are all the best. Anyway, whatever. It's done now.
Half the opinions he posts on social media are out there just to get a rise out of people. Come on.
Isn't that why most people post dog shit on social media, though? At this point? Surely there's not people that believe some of the stuff that they're posting. They just post it for the interaction. Anyway, all right. Let's go ahead. It's Bungie Day. Like I said, there's limited edition marathon T-shirts, PlayStation game codes for The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, God of War. There's some 7-day prize thing. Don't miss out about that. A variety of emblems for those Guardians chipping in for a good cause. Go donate. Community emblem. Oh, that's the create an emblem one. That'd be interesting. Go get in that competition if you're a good artist. We talked about it last week.
Or if you're not a good artist.
Sure.
You never know.
We should have an
Might-
emblem competition. When's the end of this?
It doesn't say. Does it?
It's probably said last week. I wonder. Have an emblem competition with the stipulation that you recognize that if you win, we get to submit it as a community.
That's a good idea.
And we'll give him a big silver prize or some shit. I don't know. But it depends on when it's over. They're doing some fishing derby. I read this. So
It's
this
gonna
was
be over by the time anybody
this is
sees
today,
this.
right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So let's skip over this. No one cares. All right. Let's talk about this cutscene. Oh yeah, I did all the story missions this week, so I could catch up.
Cool.
And yeah, it was good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was a little dramatic at the end. The close up on Sloane's face. The Witch Queen must rise.
The emblem competition is over on Thursday next week.
Yeah, I don't know if that's enough time to put anything together.
Probably not.
Yeah. Anyway, but unfortunately, Twitter had spoiled the reveal for me, so I knew it was coming, and I think it would have felt pretty good not knowing about it. It would have been pretty neat, but I liked it. In game, it was well done, well acted. Sound effects were great, all that jazz, and it felt like a decent little like. It's really the end of season mission or like cinematic, and it gives you a little bit. And then when you're in the deep dives, they talk about it a lot more. So, like, what's his name is complaining like a motherfucker about it.
Saladin.
Saint Bitch Teen or whatever his name is.
My dad.
Yeah, you're dead. No, Saint 14. Saladin might be complaining about it too, but it's definitely Saint was complaining.
Oh yeah, he's bitching because of Osiris.
Oh yeah. He's all sad about his lover boy and mad that he, like, get over yourself, man. We clearly need her.
So, in that cutscene though, did anyone else think that they were like truly gonna off Zavala? Like this is when it's gonna happen?
No,
And then,
not this season for sure.
I mean, I was just like, I'm like, I thought he was just gonna get stabbed right through the chest with the sword, not like held just to the neck. But I thought she was legit gonna stab him at first.
That's always on the top of our minds now that Lance passed. Like they're
Right.
either just going to recast him or they're going to kill him, and we don't know what the answer is yet. And I think it would be fine. Like you could recast somebody with a deep voice, and it would be close enough, and people would get over it after a season or two. But they might choose to kill his character in that vein, or want to keep him around as a, you know, I can't think of the word I want to use. But so here's the thing: they either kill him, or no, they either don't kill him, or he needs to somehow sacrifice himself to revive the Witch Queen so they can save the world.
He needs to go out like a heroic badass.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
he's not gonna just like get his throat slit by Sloane that's being controlled
Right.
by Zivu Arath, right? It's just, or I mean the other thing, it wasn't. Wait, why did she hold the knife? Sort of. Wasn't it the fish talking through her, or was it Zivu?
No,
it was
that was
Zivu
Zivu.
Arath.
That was
Yeah.
Zivu,
Okay. All right. My bad. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. Wait, well, she wasn't the one that said the Witch Queen must rise to help us, though. Did she switch all out from Zivu to Fish Asha?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. All right. I couldn't remember. Yeah, I was gonna say no. It's definitely Zivu that had control over her for a little bit, and then I was like, but she wouldn't have told us the Witch Queen had to rise. So my brain wasn't working quite right for a sec. Anyway,
Well, and you can tell because her eyes go all taken when it's Zivu talking.
Yeah, if I watch it again, it was one time, but that's all good. So yeah, I mean, I think they have the potential and the ability to be able to do that next season if they want. If that's the focus of next season is the resurrecting of the Witch Queen. You know, him sacrificing himself to make sure that mission is successful, I think would be good enough. Because we need her help to get through the portal, apparently.
Yep. So long as he doesn't go out like Holiday.
In an
Or
explosion.
like, what's his name? Joxa.
No one
'Cause
even
I
knows.
mean, okay.
I'd-
one
I'd-
person-
the Guardian.
I'd be fine with seeing Zavala's melted corpse all over the side of a fucking ship with his legs bent up sideways behind him. That would be awesome. Could you imagine that shot? People wouldn't forget that for years.
Yeah, that's true. It would. Yeah.
It's gonna be kind of weird if they kill him off before the final shape, but then Cayde's back inside the Traveler in the final shape,
And he's not
Zavala isn't there. It's gonna be
yeah,
it's gonna be really weird. I don't whatever they choose to do will be fine, so long as they don't do any kind of AI voice shit. That
Yeah.
would really fucking annoy me.
Yep. 100%.
You guys hate AI voice.
I don't like AI for creative works at all.
Agreed. 100%. I don't like AI in general.
I was actually thinking about doing a Shrouded fan art contest, but then I was like, I'm gonna have to. I will not allow in a contest I'm running. I'm not gonna allow AI, and that's gonna make a bunch of people not want to participate.
Mm-hmm.
So I just can't do it because I hate AI art. I hate it.
Yep. Same.
You guys are drama queens. I don't like AR too because it sucks most times.
Hey,
No, AI
Your
art
fo- you-
can
your
produce.
Fox thing is pretty creepy.
Yeah, but in reality, like that's cool and it's creepy, but it's not good.
Oh no.
Yeah,
AI art can produce very good pieces that you wouldn't be able to tell it as are AI, and they can create very nice prompts for artists to then go in and work with, right?
So what's the
I
problem?
don't know if anybody here has watched any of Secret Invasion, but
No.
their whole opening sequence was AI generated initially, and then they had artists
They
go
went
in
over
and
top of
touch
it,
up
yeah.
and animate it, right? So there's something. But the problem I have, all right, I don't want to get into it. I have legitimate beefs with AI. That's not. I hate it. I hate how it preys upon people who have no recourse for their art being stolen. That's my biggest gripe with it. If
Yep.
AI was truly creative, it would be a different thing, but it's not, right? That's not how machine learning works. It's
Okay,
just spitting out things you feed into it.
I get your gripe with that and whatnot, but what does it matter if we're recreating the voice of someone that's dead? Like that's not affecting anybody's artistic works. It's just it's
So my
disrespectful to the person.
well,
my in this particular instance, it's not necessarily that. That's my issue with AI art. But in this, it feels weirdly disrespectful to the person.
Yep.
Even if the family was like they were okay with it, it would feel weird to me.
okay,
Like,
so what if Lance Reddick before he died said if I die you can utilize AI to copy
Then
my
that's
voice?
fine.
Then it would be okay.
Then I no longer have an issue with it.
So if we
But it has
knew
to be
if we
from
knew if we knew that he would be okay with it, you'd be fine with it. All right. I mean, that's
Yeah.
fair conceptually. I think he'd be cool with it though, personally. You don't think he'd be cool with it? So he could stay inside the Destiny universe? He was a pretty cool guy. I think he'd be fine with it.
He probably would. I find the whole idea of recreating like a person that's gone using AI just to be icky, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
it
some
just,
of the new Star Wars movies.
maybe I'm an old fuddy duddy. Maybe I'm you know
We talked about that strange because I was like, "Wait, you didn't like Tarkin or Grand Moff Tarkin in Rogue One?" And he said no, and I thought it was great. So I mean, we clearly have different opinions on that, and that's fine. It can be
I'm not against
disrespectful
it.
if
I'm
done
not against it.
poorly, sure.
I'm not against it being a thing so long as it respects the integrity of the people involved. Then it's fine, right? And the consent to be part of that is part of that respect.
That just reminded me of this TikTok like ad I keep getting. Do you want to see your crush naked? This AI could do it. Yeah.
Oh dear.
I mean, I
Yeah.
can just send you a picture. It's fine.
No, but isn't that fucked up?
Yes,
Yeah.
deep fake shit is really fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. Yeah, I get it all the time. I told you.
Oh yeah,
I'm a 37-year-old male gamer. They're the type of people that they're gonna target with this marketing because they think we're all a bunch of losers when most of us are normal.
yeah.
I think it'd be interesting to see who they think your crush is.
Well, they don't know. You take
think
a
you
take
tell
a
them.
regular picture of your crush,
Oh, okay.
probably upload it to the AI, and then
uses its AI brain to guess
to nakify it. No.
You provide the bot with the
Okay.
source material for which it's going to make the deep fake. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep. And it's terrifying.
Creepy and weird.
And it's funny,
Yeah.
I never thought too much about it. I've known deep fakes existed and, fake nude images existed for celebrities for ages. But as soon as I got like this ad to be like, do you want to see like your neighbor naked? I was like, this is fucking weird.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like because it's people I know. And that's so, yeah. And it kind of made me kind of realize like it's all really fucking weird.
Yeah. Listen,
Yep.
if a frequent search term for anybody who's watching this is deep fake insert name, you're a fucking weirdo. Stop that.
Yeah,
I don't
stop.
care if they have an OnlyFans. Go steal their OnlyFans content or pay for their OnlyFans content. Don't make your own. It's fucking weird and you're weird and just stop.
But what if their OnlyFans content is only a couple of onesie pictures and they haven't uploaded anything in a while? What
Listen.
do I do then?
Look,
You
if
had
somebody,
'em- you-
if somebody makes nude AIs of me, I want you to send me the pictures, but because I want to see them, and you better make my cock huge, or I'm gonna be pissed.
You had them in your house. You should have gotten your fill then.
I mean, the roofies didn't work.
You were shooting each other in the dick. Come on.
With a rocket launcher.
Yes.
It's true. It happened.
Should have gotten a handful of green then. Next time.
Next time.
Anyway,
He missed
so
it.
this is a Destiny podcast, I think.
Nah, it's
It
a wing.
should be, but it very rarely is.
Derailed. Another tangent episode.
On the books.
Shit, yeah, that's pretty fucked up. We went from Final Fantasy 16 to Destiny to nude pictures of your neighbor to
Greener Grundle.
Greener Grundle, yeah. And making me fake pics with my huge wiener.
So get your mid-season weapons preview update.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. What do we got here? This says pulse rifle nerfs, including NT. Okay, I have a question. All right.
Yeah.
Really quickly. Pulse rifle nerfs, including Gravitron Lance. Gravitron Lance buff. Which is it?
So
All right.
nerfed in PvP,
Okay.
buffed in PvE.
All right. All right. So pulse rifles are getting, including not.
No time.
No time.
No
to explain.
time to explain. And Graviton Lance are getting nerfed in PvP.
You want to turn that gun into a transformer every time you say it.
Gravitron?
Yeah.
Gravitron is the name of an exhibition like state fair ride that spins around really fast and you get stuck to the wall.
Centrifugal force, yeah.
Okay, it's
Pretty
called,
sure it's also a Decepticon.
it's called the Gravitron here in Canada. So yeah, that's what that is. Now, you're right that terminology definitely sounds like a transformer, but it's big. When I say it, it's because it's coming from the state like fair thing. And it should be called the Gravitron Lance. I don't know why it's called the Graviton Lance. What a stupid name.
It might be copyrighted, just saying.
Yeah, okay. A bunch of fucking carnies that smoke crack all day long. Definitely copyrighted their fucking ride. Yeah.
Whoever invented it probably has it copyrighted.
Guy's been dead for 100 years from a heroin overdose. All right, lightweight bow buffs, cool. Lightweight shotgun buffs, cool. Changes to Shira's Wrath Reticle. Fighting Line, Chimera perked fixed. Target lock nerfed in PvP. Gut shot straight and slick draw buffed. Gut shot and slick draw buff. Target lock nerfed. Okay, got it. And then I'll look at some other nonsense. So this is a big explanation of how they look at shit. Nobody cares. We get it. You got stats. We understand. People use it a lot and they win more often than not. Then yes, it gets nerfed. Okay, the opposite of that gets buffed. Imagine
Their whole explanation is trying to say we don't nerf things based on usage, but what it actually says is you guys use the broken shit, so we nerf it.
Yeah. So. Okay. So Iron Banner is that all that's written in here, or is there more stuff below?
No,
Okay,
that's
so
it.
we have to check.
can open
do
the-
we have-
the
yeah,
actual
we'll check the insight.
article.
We'll check the insight before the end of the podcast. So Iron Banana's back. If you haven't got this really cool, let's show that on the screen. I've been using this for a couple days. I recently just switched to the Among Us one because my son was in my basement, and he said, there's an Among Us crossover with Destiny. And I was like, yeah, but that was all in Among Us. And he's like, no, there's a thing. She didn't know what emblems
There's an
were,
emblem,
and I was
yep.
like, so I Googled it, and I was like, oh, there is an emblem. It's not even that good, but I switched over to it because he was here. And I was like, oh, look, Among Us, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, this is a really cool one. Next week, Eruption, Fortress, Iron Banner. There you go. Have fun. Fortress is the one where they do the drop pod in the middle, right?
Yep.
That one sucks.
Bubbles
but
and wells.
I like
Bubbles
that
and
one. I
wells.
think that one's
It'll
more
be
fun.
fine. It's Arkan Solar. It's been Arkan Solar this whole season.
People will
right?
still use bubbles. And you know what? I will use Knifey McKniferson. What's that called? I use it so
Blade
little. I
Barrage?
can't even remember. Blade Barrage. And it pops a bubble in one shot. So, rippity roop roop. Okay, so that's the last week. So if you haven't got your guild done, which I don't, I need to win like 10 more games and then we're good. So I'm going to do that next week. I've already got this shit and all that stuff. So we're good. Fortress is a good one to get points with. So there's that 200 points on there. So go guild your Iron Lord. So Bungie selling new fish pins. I really don't care. Is anyone...
Wait. I do actually want to make a mention about the new Bungie. They added a bunch of stuff to the Bungie store. There's an inventory refresh to coincide with Bungie Day today. And one of the things they're offering, they do those replica ghosts, right?
Yeah.
Well, they created one for Finch. And I think
they did.
on mine it's the very first one, but it's not showing up first on yours for whatever reason.
Cool.
There he is. There's the Finch ghost. Okay. They missed a huge opportunity. They should not have made a regular replica ghost that's Finch. They should have made a hive ghost stress ball so you can crush it in your hands when you're stressed out, just like you do in the game.
Yep, that would be good.
Look at this thing.
That is a baby Screeb.
Yeah, it looks terrible.
I'll have to get it for the rest of my plushes.
I might buy this. This looks good. This hoodie.
I like that they're selling you a $35 plastic cup that is not food safe. So you could 3D print that exact same thing in food safe plastic and actually use it
I
for
want
like
the Gallhorn
$10.
mug. That's what I want. The Gallhorn mug is nice.
The Stein.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It's so ugly.
I think it looks cool. I think it's better than the Guardian Games one from last year, in my opinion.
Is it?
I think it is.
Okay, all right. Maybe I have a wrong opinion, but I think they're both fucking ugly as shit.
I mean, they're not the best, but out of the two, it's better.
Why would I buy the collector's edition now? Lifeall sucked.
the-
Did
for
they?
the collectible?
I know, but did they forget that Lifeall sucked?
They did. Or they're in denial.
Nobody wants it.
Listen, Greener, they tweeted about this. Lightfall, the year of Lightfall, is a way for them to experiment with alternative ways of delivering story. It's definitely not so you can have mysteries throughout the course of the life cycle of the expansion. It's definitely not something they rushed through the fucking system so they could bilk us for more money.
All right,
Right.
that sounds like dog shit. You're right, but also at the same time, like that's not the reason Lightfall sucked. It wasn't just the story; it was everything. Like it wasn't good. The focus shouldn't have been Strand. Strand wasn't fun to use during the campaign. It was garbage. Like there was a ton of stuff wrong with Lightfall.
There's the Gallahorn Stein that Saints.
Yeah, that looks cool. You don't like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you're an idiot.
I don't I
I
have
might
a
get
few,
some. I might get some Destiny boxers. These look good.
I own a few decorative Stein, a few like fancy Steins, but I don't like the ones that are super colorful. I like them to
that's
be like embossed with like single color, or to have be engraved, but not
Yeah, that's fair.
not being like a fucking rainbow.
I like that. It's got the weapon symbols on it. Tex, Amalon, and
I
Hake.
feel like the weapon symbol should be in the package, not in the.
Oh yeah. Oh, this would be perfect too if they just like put a boo at the front of it.
I mean, the Amalon is very on the nose
Is it?
to put on your own gun, seeing as the ammo for them is liquid.
All right, what else is new here? Socks, cool.
The Screed plush looks like it's made out of a fucking balloon.
There's a new volume of the Grimoire, which I will be buying, but I won't be buying it directly from Bungie. I'll wait till it's available on Amazon.
Or
you
you'll
enjoy
wait
Winter
till
Freedom.
we give one away and win it.
I mean, I'll still win it.
This one too.
Where's all the marathon stuff?
This is the. It's not out yet.
This is
man.
the Bungie store, not the Destiny store. Where's my fucking marathon shit, bro? They said there's a bunch of new marathon merch coming out. Where is it?
Coming out, not out. Coming
Hold
out.
on. Marathon.
There you go.
you
Unavailable,
go.
unavailable, 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 unavailable. Well, that's disappointing. All right, let's get back in here. All right, also some fish pins that nobody gives a shit about. Some people might. We already talked about the Wither Horde stuff. Go vote for whatever you want, but B, but A, but not A, but B. Or A. I don't care. I'm not going to buy it. Go vote for whatever you want. This is all nonsense. What does this say? Deactivating cross save will result in an unskippable 90-day deact. We already knew that. What the fuck? That's so old. Have forklift will travel. What? Oh, these are the videos. Okay. Videos of the week. We skipped those. Artist of the week. This looks really cool. Just in general. Looks neat. Who the fuck's this supposed to be?
Strange hunter killing something.
Looks like a fallen.
Yeah, that's all gear from the. That's all gear that exists in the game.
Oh yeah, that's on the Oculus and stuff. Okay, I see it. Oh yeah. Those that eye, that headpiece that exists in the game. What is that?
Mm-hmm.
What is that shit?
There's multiple spider helmets.
Gross. Fuck off. All right, cool. Bonk. And we got a cat. Just a normal black cat. Love it. And cute doggos. Good job, Hippie. Keep it up. You always amaze me with your pictures of animals. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Ironically, though, this hyperlink here, if you click it. Oh, wait, it actually worked. Okay, it doesn't work on my phone, or she fixed it. Because I read it yesterday, and it didn't lead anywhere. It leads to the Twitter account now. It didn't yesterday. Trust me. I know what I'm talking about. I'm brilliant. Okay, developer insight. We can go over some of this stuff. Oh, look at the numbers. Good
We
lord.
get tables. We just need them to just upload the entire Excel spreadsheets. and
Let's just
want
focus.
graphs.
Let's just
Graphs.
focus on some of the main stuff, like pulse rifles reduce auto aim angle at 0 aim assist stat by 10%. That's the nerf, I guess. The lightweight bows increase damage fall off, a start distance from 15 to 25. So it's increasing damage at further ranges. Increased fixed damage fall off end distance from 20 to 45. So basically now, if they're 24 meters away, you get full damage, and then it starts to. If you didn't understand. And then accuracy increased by 10%. Good job. Some machine guns just says made improvements to Sharir's Wrath ADS dynamic reticle. I don't know what that looks like or what it is, but cool. Good job.
The lines on the reticle are too chunky. They
Okay.
block a lot of your view.
So they're thinning them up. All right, the lightweight shotguns, they're reducing the angle spread of the outer horizon pellets by 15%. So basically, it's just going to be a tighter
More
pellet.
consistent one-hit kills in the PvPs.
Yay! All right, Graviton Lance is getting a 67% PVE damage increase. They remove the extra aim assist provided by the catalyst. Reduce the damage dealt by cosmology explosion by 40% against players. Damage in PvE unchanged. Okay, so It's getting a 67% damage increase in PvE, but the explosion
On bullets.
But the explosion is not being increased at all. But the explosion is being increased in PvP only. Got it. But they're reducing the aim assist. All right, so that's a mix of nerfs and buffs. No Time to Explain is getting a range reduced stat by 10. That'd be nice. That's pretty strong in PvP. Fighting Lion. Fixed a bug with the perk that application that was preventing Fighting Lion from granting the benefits of its catalyst. All right, so they fixed it. Does this anywhere say where this comes out, or is it coming out next week on Tuesday?
Mid-season patch. I don't think it actually says specifically when it's dropping.
I mean, next week is week 8, right? Am I right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So surely that's midweek. There's not 16 weeks in a season. So it's past mid-season. I mean, so let's get it out. All right, Gut Shot, reduce auto aim penalty by 37.5%. Okay. And Slick Draw by 33%. Ooh la la. All right, so this is what I read, and I guess reduce. Okay, yeah. Target lock. Reduce maximum damage versus players from 40% to 25%. Yeah, okay. So it's exactly what you said. When I read that, for some reason in my brain, it said from like 40 yards to 25 yards was max damage. Like, so
They didn't change anything else.
yeah,
on
I
that
don't
one.
know why. But that's what I like when I read that on my phone when I was sitting in this chair back here. That's what my brain read. Anyway, damage unchanged to PvE. So I thought they were just pulling down the range of full damage. So like damage fall off, basically the same. Yeah, but okay, no. So they're just reducing. You know what? I don't care at all. It's still really good.
It's still the best SMG in the game for PvP.
Yeah.
It's got the strongest stats out there. Shayers will be able to compete with it more now, but those two SMGs are kings.
Yeah.
Are the king right now.
And
And Immortal is the reward SMG for Trials this weekend.
Indeed, it is.
Ooh,
If you don't have it, like me, you might want to run Trials.
it's a good week to go in there and get it, because last Immortal week was the week, the last time I went flawless, because there was so many people in there that sucked trying to get Immortal. So get on in there, baby. All right, so future, they're doing a bunch of other shit, but reduce variance between optimal engagement ranges of mid-range weapons. So that's auto rifles, pulse, and hand cannons. They plan to slightly reduce the average engagement range in Crucible by pulling the maximum damage fall-off distance of many weapon types. Cool. All right. There's a whole list of them here. We're not going over that, okay? But if you want to take a look at the old and new ADS-based modifier for range damage, whatever. Go fucking nuts. I hope you enjoy it.
I did when I read it the first time.
All right, things to look forward to in Season 22. Hand cannons will be receiving several buffs aimed at improving their usefulness in PvE. Can they get a buff in PvP too, please? Thanks. All right, including a base reload speed increase and damage increase to minor and major enemies. Okay, so, all right, you need a big increase. Let's be clear. Like, they suck. Like, even if you're running a 180, like, they just don't shoot fast enough to compete with anything else in any way, shape, or form. Unless you give them huge damage buffs. They're just so low. I feel like I can shoot a yellow bar with a hand cannon for 28 fucking minutes before it dies. And then I can walk up to it and one-shot it with null composure. Like, that's not right.
That's a special weapon. You can't compare special to a primary ammo weapon.
Fine. But should I be able to... Should it take me 10 minutes to kill it with a kinetic or a primary when a special weapon will kill it in one shot? No.
All primary weapons suffer that same kind of problem.
That's not true. I can definitely annihilate something with, like... why can't I think of the name? That exotic... auto rifle.
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Lightfall.
if you're going to exotic, which already has a big damage buff on top of whatever its exotic perk is. Exotics already do more damage against enemies in PvE.
Okay, but my exotic hand cannons still suck. They should be better than energy weapons. I want to be.
Greener.
I want to be able to one-shot things with my hand cannon.
Just give Green cheat mode. That's all he really
I
wants.
mean, put on malfeasance and lucky pants and go to town. You'll be fine.
Gross. All right, just give me a 4,000% damage buff to hand cannons, and I'll be happy.
Use Ariana's vow. Hit special ammo.
There you go.
It doesn't shoot, or it doesn't, or reload fast enough.
If you have the catalyst, it reloads. It has
Yeah, stow it.
auto-loading holster.
That's auto loading. I gotta run around for like 10 seconds with another weapon. Gross.
It's not 10 seconds, homie. It's 1.5.
All right, you guys are starting to sound like Twitter people with facts and shit. That's annoying. Nobody wants to hear that garbage. Just let me say 10 seconds. All right.
Okay.
All right. I just want hand cannons to be stronger, and I want to be able to go back to two-shotting people in Crucible. Please, thanks.
Whoever tells you it's 10 inches, folks, use the same ratio. Use the same math ratio. All right, it's fine.
So I'll tell you it's 400 inches, and then that'll be accurate. All right. But yeah, definitely. Let's go back to not forgotten two-shotting days with hand cannons.
No, pass.
Why? Because you play on a controller and can't aim at their heads?
You don't have to aim at their heads with a controller. I have all the aim assist. I have Bungie. I have aimbot. Bungie TM aimbot. All right, it's fine.
All right. Any real mouse and keyboard player will know that controller aimbot is not as good as mouse. Just isn't. I don't care what you say. It's not. It's not even close.
Okay, Greener.
It is for bad players, okay, but not
Okay,
not
Greener.
us elite good players.
Okay, Greener.
Oh my God, trust me. You want to
Okay,
have it?
Greener.
You want to have it like you want to boot up Aim Lab and see who wins?
Okay, Greener.
I will. Right
Is he
now,
trying-
we'll
did
do
he
it
just-
live on stream.
Did he just say 1v1 me, bro?
No,
did.
but in
He did.
Aim Lab, I'd like to see you fucking use aimbot to go
Fight.
ting 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 ting
Fight.
ting 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 ting
Fight.
ting ting ting
Fight.
faster
Fight.
than I can do it
Fight.
on a mouse.
Fight.
Okay, yeah, we get it.
Okay, Greener.
Oh my God, you're such a fucking troll.
Next catastrophe stream. Greener versus Wrecked 1v1.
There we go.
I bet I would still win even if I was fucking hammered with a quart of vodka inside me.
Why don't you both do? Why don't we do this? We do it where one round is M and K only, and one round is controller only.
Well, I can't do it on controller.
Why?
I don't play on controller. My point was his aim assist on his controller cannot beat my mouse and keyboard. That
Okay,
was the
Greener.
point. Jesus Christ. Stop saying that. I'm going to punch you in the kneecap.
Wreck. That's the title of the video.
Okay,
That's-
Greener.
Okay, Greener. Dot.
All right. All right. Changes to weapon perks, including buffs to bipod, envious assassin, and under over. That's good because they all suck.
They also mentioned in the second balance pass a big revamp of glaives again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
About
cool.
time.
Did I read this or miss it? A Lamarner can touch a Melis are getting some buffs. Big buffs. Big.
I'm looking for the sword substantial rework too. Hopefully that's some good.
All right. We do know for sure that glaives. Yeah, I think they talked about this already before in some sort of talk.
In the previous weapons rework.
Hopefully they make the exotics not shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've never used any glaive other than the.
I don't even
Enigma.
have them. I haven't even done the quest for any of my characters on it.
I have my
They're still
hunt.
sitting
I
there.
have my hunter exotic glaive, but that's it. I never did the
I
other.
have the
I should
Titan
play.
one
I
and
should
I've
play
never
Destiny
used
more. Yeah. Also, okay. Last thing about Destiny today. I was on the forums the other day. Hold on. Let me log into my account.
You really felt like wasting your time, huh? The forums are just fucking terrible, man.
Oh yeah, probably. Okay, so I commented on something. Did I get a like? maybe. Come on, so I can find it quickly. Ah, I did. 2 people. All right, cool. So, all right. So there's this guy complaining about the Salvager Treasure Triumph. Okay, so I guess there's this triumph where you can kill treasure-laden combatants inside of deep dive or salvage. I don't know. Salvage, right? Probably. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So they're kind of like the ruffians in the last one, except for there's no way to actually trigger them to come out and blah blah blah. It's all totally RNG and random.
Yep.
I mean, I had to say it, but I need to get your opinion. Do people actually care about triumphs that are not associated with getting a seal?
Yes, some people do.
But why?
It depends on the triumph, I guess, but
It's
usually
no different than people that want to like get their 100% platinum trophies on their games. It's the same kind of idea. So
It's the
I mean,
Grimoire
you don't see it that way because it's all inside the one game. But if there were PlayStation trophies for every triumph, would you be on it?
I just wouldn't do them. That's too much. Like, I do have a limit, but yeah, I guess I understand your concept. But Destiny's not good enough to have bad triumphs.
You mean to do the bad triumphs?
Yeah, like I have no desire to go and do triumphs that don't reward me with anything other than 5 triumph score. Like, who gives a shit?
I have a similar opinion, and I've got many thousand hours, and you wouldn't catch me doing some of these. There are some that I want to do that are related to seals or whatever, but the other ones I don't care.
Okay. Gotcha. All right, I just want to see if I was the only one. If you're unhappy with this game, stop playing. Sorry, some of these are funny.
I saw that same thread that you saw, and I cannot be bothered enough about a triumph that being difficult that isn't part of a seal to sympathize with the guy at all.
I didn't sympathize. The exotic mission is straight up cheeks. It's actually incredible. What is wrong with the Destiny community in refusing to group up with human beings in real life?
It's not even that.
No, it's easy if you group up and you understand what to do.
Except it's not. There are lots of people that are having problems failing it 5, 6, 7, a dozen times.
Okay.
I actually witnessed some of this in my own clan the other day when it first launched. There were people having problems with it, so much so that some of them were rage quitting out of their fire teams because it was just too hard. But
maybe they should stop playing video games.
Well, I don't know about that. I think it's good that Bungie, that is often panned for being too casual friendly, has some stuff in there that is a little more difficult. I mean, it's good when there are quests like 0 Hour or that kind of call back to 0 Hour that exist, because 0 Hour was hard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You know, every time I finished it, it was a tight finish at the very end every single time.
I guess I'm just a god gamer.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Greener.
Oh shit. Okay. What the fuck? There's 2 people. All right, hold on.
2 people.
There are 2 people watching this thing live?
No, there's 2 people beside each other that took photos with shrouded shirts on.
Oh.
And they
Nice.
put it in the swag chat. Which means they were beside one another.
Yeah, that's Umbra and Drozdak.
Is it?
Yep.
Are they the people that met the other day? Or
They're longtime friends.
oh, okay. All right.
I had no idea.
Wait, you tell me that's the guy. Wait. Oh, that's the guy that won the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Umbra. Why did I think Umbra was a girl? My bad. I missed that. Who's pinging me now? Oh, it's Stream Team. Who's streaming? All right, everybody go watch twitch.tv/RockyGo.
Yeah, tomorrow when this posts.
You can go follow him if you want and watch him next time. He's just some old guy that likes to play video games. I think he's trying to raise some money for like his uncle's funeral or something right now. I think I saw him post on Twitter about it. So, yeah. Not to bring down the podcast or anything. All right, that's cool though. I like that. I like seeing that. People in shirts, you know. I love seeing SGC merch out in the wild and people being people together. But if they're longtime friends, that's less impressive than I thought it would be. But that's cool. Well, I always like seeing like once in a while people post photos of like little meetups like Chaotic did not long ago. Chaotic and Sainted.
No, that fucking garbage trio. Yeah.
Jeez, who's the other
Fuck
one?
those guys.
Who's the other one?
Parallel. Chaotic.
Okay, Chaotic and
Yeah,
Sainted. Yeah.
and then Sainted. Yeah.
Saint's just salty because he wasn't invited.
I mean,
Sainted loves it when you say shit like that about him. The meaner you are, the more
why do you think I'm doing it right now?
the more he's gonna clip this and save it for later.
Oh yeah.
Does he just masturbate to people telling him he's a garbage human?
No, he does it to Saint saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Greener.
What?
I need you to look at the camera right now and tell Sainted he's a garbage human.
No, I like Sainted too much. Sorry.
He loves your spicy Twitter stuff, by the way. Like he really enjoys that.
He was one of the only ones that actually watches the podcast, and he always talks about how much he enjoys Savage Greener. So
Yep.
I'm not even that bad. There's people that are way worse than me. Anyway, I think we talked about everything we can talk about today. We're good. 1 hour 46 minutes, way too long. So just FYI, for the last month, I decided to try it's like this little thing that our podcasting service provides that kind of like fixes the audio to makes it more level for our podcast. And then there was Rex gonna hate this. There was an AI that would write up a description in our chapters for us. Anyway, it wasn't good enough. Like I used it for the month because you basically had to pay full price for the month no matter how many you uploaded, if you just uploaded one. And it wasn't good enough, so I'm disabling that. I already disabled it. So it just has to go. Like it's just going to be the normal stuff from now. You guys probably didn't even notice, but you know.
I noticed the descriptions were different and everything like that. Yeah, I noticed that. I thought you were actually like not typing out an actual description, not just what the title of the thumbnail was. Like, oh, it's actually being more detailed.
I don't have time for that.
That's fair.
But the magic mastering and the AI was like, I don't know, it was like $30. It wasn't worth it. So, like for what we were getting, I like the chapters, but it's not enough to spend $30 on. I could make them myself if I wasn't too fucking lazy or busy. I'm not sure what it is. I don't like to consider myself lazy because I do a lot of just other things. So, but then someone else would see that and be like, he's just lazy. So I mean, whatever. You guys decide what I am, I guess.
Busy.
I meant the viewers, which will all say lazy in the chat if they made it this far. Okay,
no,
that's
just perfect. Say, okay,
Greener.
Greener.
If anybody made it this far, all right, you can either say okay, Greener, lazy, or
there you go. Yeah.
Come chonk on my nutsack. Say one of those things, and I'll know that you've made it this far.
Okay, Greener, come chonk on my nutsack.
You lazy fucker.
Lazily. Lazily.
All right, that's a good word. Okay.
Plugs?
Let's do the plugs. Yep. Go ahead. We'll do the same orders earlier. 4 strings. Go ahead if you got anything you want to plug.
Nothing really. If you're in a shrouded clan, do clan stuff. That's it. I might stream. I might not. Twitch.tv. 4x4 strings. That's it.
Wait, it's 4x 4 strings. It's not 4x4 strings.
Yeah, but
Well,
you don't
4x4.
type by.
Well, nobody would. They're not idiots, right? Oh wait, most of
there are a
our,
lot of idiots on the internet.
my bad. I checked out our analytics the other day, and most of our viewers are from America, so that's a good point.
Okay, let me be very explicit. Twitch.tv 4x4 strings 4x4 strings spelled with an X, not the letters BY. That way,
Alright.
now my bases are covered.
Yeah.
Go ahead, good sir. Wrecked.
All right. Clan Wars, SGC Clan Wars is ongoing. Try not to do any more cheating. Participate, play with people. Form alliances against other clans. Just don't throw. It'll piss me off, and I'll ban your clan. And them too. Anyway, Organized Chaos, part of Clan Wars, is coming on the 22nd. Greener will get me a sign-up form at some point. Or not. You just show up, and it'll be fun. I think that's about it for me. Twitch.tv/Mr_Rect. I stream boring SGC spreadsheets on Sundays.
Sounds fun. Good say.
Recruitment post, same as always. We want going live when this goes live. So go comment and upvote on that, not just for Clan Wars, but just do it so it can keep us relevant on top of the forums. And now that I have all of my stuff set up, I need to get OBS back up and going. And then I do plan on streaming some GMs with mouse and keyboard. So that'll be fun. You guys can all watch me struggle at Mr. Good Saint at twitch.tv.com. So that'll be fun.
That was a backward address, but twitch.tv/Mr. Good Saint.
There you go.
I mean, some people might have been able to figure that out, but we've already established that everything needs to be spelled out for our...
4 by BY 4 strings. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay, one sec.
4 BYE.
Twitch.tv
4.
4 by
Are you
4.
seeing if that exists?
So it's
Yes.
it's
Yes, I am.
FOURBYE
Here, I'm gonna help.
STREEGS. EENGS.
Strings.
No, he skipped the N. It's streaks.
Okay. EENGS. Strings.
Nope, does not exist.
Oh, yeah,
Unfortunately. Time
All
to
right,
make
all
an
right.
all. Time to make an all.
My plugs are normal. Check out. Okay. Actually, there's a couple more. We do have a Twitter account, but Twitter sucks. But you can follow Shrouded_Gaming. We made a Threads account, Shrouded Gaming. We're going to be promoting that a lot more. Maybe I should start promoting my Instagram since they're attached, but unlikely since I'm bad at that stuff. Twitch.tv/Shrouded Gaming. We do community streams every Tuesday, sometimes Saturday. We give away cool stuff. Come join. Check below in the description the stuff where the giveaways we're talking about. That's all connected to the stream and the community. So if you want to know how to win free stuff every week, you got to go check it all out. You don't assume we'll explain it here. Go to the shroudedgaming.com/Discord and then check it out. Have some fun. Talk to some people. Everyone else already talked about everything cool. I might do the Player of the Month stream tomorrow because I'm busy next Saturday. So FYI. Surprise, everybody. So maybe
Yeah, surprise while you're watching this, it'll go live in like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's going live in 2 hours. So probably around 5 o'clock Eastern tomorrow ish, approximately. So you can get bonus Clan Wars points probably if you show up, and I'll be giving away some silver to people that stay for long periods of time, and or active in chat. Yes, we figured out the system where you can lurk for a long time, or if you're active, it's half that amount of time. So it promotes engagement, but if you don't have time for engagement, you can still just help the community by chilling in the chat arena. If that's not good enough for you, go fuck yourself.
Okay, Greener.
Okay, Greener.
All right, with that said, we should head out. Thank you so much for watching episode 24 of This Week as Shrouded, titled Okay, Greener. I've been your host, A Greener. And thank you to our guests, 4x4 Strings, Mr. Wrecked, and Mr. Good Saint. Have a great night, and we're out.
Goodbye.